Hey everybody, we are at Santee Lake, KOA in South Carolina, and we are actually on a dock at the lake, and it is absolutely amazing here. And so we'll do a campground review. We were here during off season because it is a winter. We're on our way back from Florida, so we didn't get to enjoy the beach and everything like everybody else probably does when they're here during the peak season. But we are going to do a campground review for you guys so you can see the campground. This is an amazing campground. It is a brand new KOA. They even have the brand new KOA sign outside and everything. So I don't know, check it out. It seems pretty nice.
Kind of wish we had more days here because I wouldn't mind working from here for a few days with this gorgeous view behind us. It's actually very beautiful here, even in the off season. Please like and subscribe.
Hey, so this is us arriving in South Carolina. If you've ever traveled to South Carolina, they have these little kind of cool looking things, like when you enter the state that we just passed. So anyway, so we arrived here in the middle of the night, so there's not really any arrival footage. This is the next morning, basically, and this is like such a cool little campground. Now, the thing is, like, it's kind of on a hill, and they seem like they did a pretty good job of trying to level out a lot of these campsites. When we came in, I mean, I was kind of hoping to be closer to the water, but I'm really happy that they gave us that specific site because, like, it was so flat and easy. We only stayed here for one night, and it is a winter, like I was saying, and the big highlight, it seems like, is the beach area. They did have a restaurant also that we went to last night, and the restaurant is behind that house. That's actually, I think, the owner of the KOA or something. That's a private residence. Right behind it is a restaurant that's on the river. How cool would it be to sit out here in the summertime and have the kids running around if you have kids, and they have all these spots that are all kind of set up and unique. And like I was saying, this is a brand new KOA. They had the big signs up and everything, wanting us to give them a little review and everything. The common theme was all these kind of small little sets of chairs set up, spaced out. Now, we are in the middle of COVID also, to point out, so obviously everything is spaced out in such a way that I guess that each family can maybe be in its own little area. This was the dock that they had out here. I'm assuming that the boats can come up on the right-hand side because the left-hand side is the swimming area. And this is actual Santee lakes. What you can see over there in the distance where the semi's going by is the highway. So it is relatively easy to get to if you are traveling. And that was why I picked this one, because it was so easy to get to. And we were only going to stay here for like one night, because basically this is near the conclusion of the Florida trip. We might have some more Florida footage pop up on the channel, but this was basically one of the stopping points on the way home back to Virginia from Florida. We wanted to check out this campsite. The other thing is, like, obviously, we are kind of around New Year's time period, so we still have the Christmas stuff going on with the dog. So instead of doing a setup video, I decided to do a breakdown video. So this is basically us, packing up to head to our next destination. And you can see how level the camper is, because when I pull the jacks out from under the camper, basically it doesn't move. And part of the reason why it doesn't move is because obviously it's still hitched to the truck. We never bother with even unhitching it from the truck because everything was so level. We only put the leveling jacks under there so it would be a little more stable, like when you walked around on the inside. And the bike there is the e-bike that we did the review on, that Kimberly really likes, and then our cooler, obviously. So we will, like I said, drive around the park just a little bit and let you see some of the other sites, but you can see how generous the campsites are compared to, like, say, the Red Coconut. Any one site here feels like it's maybe like 6 or 7 sites. So there's an Airstream on the right, obviously. You can see how extremely generous they are with space. Like, literally, there's a site there, and it looks like it's like 50 feet between that site and the next site. Now, there are some different spots where you can sit down and relax. I think we're coming up one on the right. Yeah, on the right here, see they have this little sitting area. They have all these little sitting areas kind of all over the place. It's kind of unique and neat. So they do have a pool that we're gonna come up on shortly once we get around this turn. But if you look carefully, you can see that not all the sites are quite as level as the site that we were in. However, they do seem like they're not too terrible. Like the ones on the left here, you can barely see. There we go, on the left. So this whole area is extremely flat, and this is the area that's right around the activity center. And you can see they have basketball courts set up. And once again, they have all these little chairs that are set up that are neatly kind of separated out. It does look like they have a lot of room where they had maybe intended on putting them closer together, but it looks like maybe they went through and spread them out. This is wintertime once again, so the pool I don't think is active, but there is a pool and a hot tub, and there is the entrance to the KOA, and they have like the classic kind of KOA looking camp store. They did have pizzas. We didn't order pizza, so I don't really have a any kind of information to tell you on the pizzas that they have. And this will give you an idea that, of, like, yeah, they have golf on the side too. Lots and lots of activities. This will give you an idea how far they are from the highway, because we're going to just kind of jaunt over the highway. And they seem relatively easy to access for the highway. And to us, it seemed like on our way back from Florida, that this campground seemed like it was like positioned right perfectly for us to drive the distance that we wanted to travel and then stop off for the day. And so that was why we selected, part of the reason why we selected this one. So there's a sign that says how to get to 95, and 95 is one of the main corridors that goes up and down the East Coast. So if you want to go from, like, say, Florida to New York, you would typically go up 95. So I'm not sure what the next content will be that we post after this one. We stayed in North Carolina, but I don't know if I have enough footage in North Carolina to really do a video on North Carolina again. But we will, I'm sure we will have another camping video, obviously. So when we also stayed in in Tampa, in Clearwater Beach for a while, and we posted one video on it already. Maybe we'll do another one, I don't know. So anyway, please like and subscribe, and we will see you guys around. Thank you.